Netflix has revealed its top 10 movies of all the list after drumming up a new way to calculate the popularity of the films. The streaming giant has started to determine its rankings by looking at how many hours each film has been viewed in the first 28 days of the show's or movie's release. As previously, they used the metric of household views, which were counted after 2 minutes of the watch time. With this in mind, the list has been changed a bit for you to get a better idea of how many times a show or a movie has been viewed. So let's get to it. Number 10 is the Old Guard 2020. A group of mercenaries, all centuries old immortals, has the ability to heal themselves, discovers that someone is onto the secret and they must fight back to protect their freedom. The Old Guard is occasionally restricted by genre conventions, but the director of this movie, Gina Prince Bythewood, brings a sophisticated vision to the superheroes genre and some knockout action sequences led by Charlize Theron. On number 9 is the Army of the Dead 2021. Following a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take up the gamble, venturing into the quarantine zone to pull off the greatest heist ever attempted. An ambitious, over-the-top zombie heist mashup. Army of the Dead brings Zack Snyder to his rude genre with a suitable gory splash. Enola Holmes 2020. While searching her missing mother, a teen Enola Holmes uses her sleuthing skills to outsmart her brother Sherlock and helps a runaway lord. Enola Holmes brings a breath of fresh air to the Baker Street and a room for Millie Bobby Brown to put her effervescent stamp on the franchisee waiting. Spencer Confidential 2020. To unravel a twisted murder conspiracy, a former police detective returns to the Boston's criminal underworld. While the buddy cops at the center of Spencer Confidential are plenty affable, but the comedy never arrives at this half-hearted vehicle and purely goes through the motion. On the number 6 is The Underground, which was released in 2019. 6 individuals from all over the globe, each the very best at whatever they do, have been chosen not only for their skills but to delete their past to change the future. Underground is loud and frenetic, which is a bad news or a hearty recommendations, depending on how each individual perceives the movies of Michael Bay. The Kissing Booth, which was released in 2018. A high school student finds herself face to face to her longtime crush when she signs up to run a kissing booth at Spring Carnival. The Kissing Booth deploys every rom-com cliche in the book with a little care given to achieving a real sentiment. On number 4 is The Irishman, released in 2019. In 1950s, a truck driver, Frank Sheeran, gets involved with Russell Bufalino and his Pennsylvania crime family. As Sheeran climbs the ranks to become a top hitman, he also goes to work for Jimmy Hoffa, a teamster tied to the organized crimes. Irishman is an epic gangster drama which earns its extended runtime. Black market mercenary who has nothing to lose has been hired to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. But in the murky underworld of weapon dealers and drug traffickers, a deadly mission approaches which is impossible. On number 2 is Red Notice, which was recently released in 2021. In the world of international crime, an Interpol agent attempts to hunt down and capture the world's most wanted art thief. Red Notice's big budget and A-list cast adds up to a slightly competent action comedy whose gorging ingredients only make the middling results more disappointing. And on number 1 is the movie Bird Box, which was released in 2018. 5 years after the ominous unseen presence drives most of the society to suicide, a mother and her 2 children makes a desperate bid to reach safety. Bird Box never actually reaches to its intriguing potential, but strong acting and effectively chilly mood can offer intermittently to the creepy compensation. Okay, so this is the top 10 for now, but who knows how it will look like after a while. These things keep changing from time to time, but what do you think about this list?
For more updates and gossips, be sure to visit our website www.bollywoodamma.com and don't forget to follow us on Instagram.